Today on TNT Big Show, Metroid Prime Remastered makes Sony Ponies and Steam Deck crybags need a wambulance. All today on TNT Big Show. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is me, Michelle and Tackett.
And this is Shawn.
Welcome to TNT Big Show. If you like our content, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and to help with the algorithm, please watch the whole video. That helps the most. Leave a thumbs up, comment, just be nice. You can also save it to a playlist or share it to social media. At the Nintendo Direct last week, one of the absolute highlights was the unveiling of Metroid Prime Remastered, which looks amazing.
Yes.
It absolutely is not just your standard Nintendo upscaling.
No.
Or even like, heck, The Last of Us from Sony last year, which actually took out content and didn't really do a lot of improvements. It needed some. But this game, it adds dual analog stick controls for people who want a traditional first-person shooter setup. You can still have the original GameCube setup, or you can do the motion controls, which I don't recommend because some people are saying that they're actually a little disappointing. A lot of people say either stick with the GameCube version or do the dual stick.
Yeah.
Your choice. So far, out of 50 reviews, Metroid Prime Remastered has a 95 critic review. A few days ago, it had over a 9.2 fan score. Now it's down to an 8.7, and you're going to find out why here in a minute. But let's go to my old PN post, aka News for Circle Jerk Sony Fans. Somebody actually gave them that nickname. I know it's kind of a...
But it's well deserved.
Yeah, it is.
It's well deserved.
It is. Anytime on News for Gamers that Sony games get big marks, they act like a bunch of little squealy kids.
5-year-old incels.
Yeah. When a Nintendo game gets a 95 or something like that, or higher, they cry and say that Nintendo gets a free pass.
Which they don't.
Yeah. Kirby Star Allies a 74, Yoshi an 80. If anyone gets the free pass, it's Sony.
It's Sony.
Their games play the same, look the same. Even if you like them, fine, I can handle that. But to say that Sony games are somehow leading the charge in innovation and stuff would be a flat-out lie.
A big fat lie.
Yeah. The fact is, fact, not an opinion, Metroid Prime is still better than the new God of War games, Cyberpunk, Elden Ring, the Dark Souls series. Anything that Sony or From Software has crapped out in the last 10 years is still not as good as that 20-year-old game.
Exactly.
And these new improvements with the graphics and the controls just make it that much better. So let's go to the first crybag. A remaster of a 20-year-old shooter getting a perfect 10 in 2023 after decades of improvements in first-person shooting games? Look at Atomic Heart to see what a 2023 first-person shooter looks like before gushing over the enhanced visuals of this game. One of the listed pros, scanning the environment for information still feel fresh. Nintendo passed straight again. Wah, wah, wah. It did get more thumbs down than thumbs up, so that actually was good. And Neo Rider, one of the actual good people on News for Gamers, people are like, how come you're not on there? I got banned because I criticized Spider-Man.
Huh?
The main editor, Chris, on there, he banned me because I outdebated him on Spider-Man because Spider-Man had a lot of flaws in it and he just didn't want to admit it.
Right, exactly.
That's what got me banned.
Yeah.
There were people sexually harassing me and everything, but that didn't matter, you know.
They don't care.
No.
They don't care.
But anyway, Cry Me a River. Number one, Atomic Heart, I've seen it. Looks very good. That doesn't take away from Atomic Heart. People are just amazed at what Metroid Prime looks like because you guys have always said the Switch is like dinosaur technology. And then when you see a game like Metroid Prime, which, and I'm just going to be honest, puts a lot of modern games to shame.
It does.
So what? Too bad.
Too bad.
Retro Studios has some of the best developers in the world.
Oh, yeah.
They have people from your precious Naughty Dog, Insomniac, BioWare, Rockstar. These people work at Retro. And I'm not talking about some of the middling people. I'm talking head writers, cinematic artists, graphics artists, environmental artists, AI developers. They work at Retro now. Retro must, be doing something right.
Exactly.
So what? That's on your guys' companies to make better games that utilize the technology.
Exactly.
If Monolith Soft and Retro Studios do better graphics, that's because they're better studios. Cope.
Exactly.
Get over it. All you guys do is cry when Nintendo games get good scores. Wah.
Yeah.
You're 40-year-old incels.
That's all they are.
Generation X incels.
That's all Gen X is a bunch of losers who have no lives, and they think their quote-unquote opinions actually are real facts, and they're not.
No.
They're not.
What you think, dude, doesn't matter.
Exactly.
The game is selling huge on eShop digital. It is selling like crazy.
Wait till it comes out on physical.
When I went to Amazon, physical version, gone.
Yeah.
I don't know about the other sites, but from what I'm hearing, they're selling tremendously well on those too. I don't know if they're sold out. Nintendo's surprised at how well this is doing. Nintendo, you really do underestimate some of your franchises.
They do.
You really do.
They do.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
The next one is from Metacritic. Meh. Outdated hardware makes this game run and feel like crap. You're a liar, because tons of people have done graphical analysis of the game, and it runs like a dream. It does
solid 60 frames per second.
60 frames per second with the way it looks. 900p. That's fantastic. I'll give you some advice. Buy Steam Deck instead, then use emulator. Better than that blank, outdated toy in every way. And when Steam Deck 2 come out, oh boy, it'll be even better. Fanboys will get mad, but it's okay. Yes, you're mad.
Yeah.
Because Prime Remaster looks better than anything the Steam Deck could crap out on it. Being fair with you, I'm just being honest, Hoss. Yeah. If that makes fanboys like you mad, that's okay.
And Metroid is far better than the doorstop PS5.
Oh god, yeah.
Far better than anything they have.
You guys wonder why I think Sony games are overrated. They rip off Resident Evil 4.
If Resident Evil 4 had never been made, there would be no PlayStation.
No.
It wouldn't exist.
Sony would have been sunk in the ocean right about now.
They would have no games.
Because they wouldn't have the game to rip off over and 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 over again.
Exactly.
Wah.
Yeah.
Another one. Another game that looks like an emulator. The worst thing is that they have the nerve to sell it at full price. The original Metroid Prime was $50 to $60. This is $40.
Yeah, it's $40. Yeah. You see how childish these little babies are?
Not only are they childish, they're downright stupid.
Yeah, they're stupid.
And you're liars. You're spreading lies because you think, I'm going to try to keep people from buying this. Nobody listens to you people anymore.
Just ask Pokemon.
Yeah.
Just ask Pokemon.
Scarlet and Violet are over 20 million copies.
Yeah.
Cope.
Yeah.
Metroid Prime Remaster is going to be one of the biggest selling games of the year. It is.
Yeah.
Cope with it.
Exactly.
Deal with it.
Exactly.
Get over it. Get a life. Get a hobby. Do something, because obviously you don't know what you're talking about when it comes to video games.
No.
And you're so hurt that you're crying over this.
Yeah.
Get a life.
Get a life. Exactly.
Yes, Metroid Prime is better than Elden Ring. Yes, it's better than God of War.
Yep.
It's better than The Witcher 3. It's better than Fallout 4. It's better than Skyrim. And I like those games.
Yep. It's better than anything on the Steam Deck or PS5. Anything.
Yeah.
I can't name one single game, not one, that's better than Metroid Prime. Not one.
If it wasn't for Prime, you wouldn't have your precious Atomic Hearts.
Exactly.
Or Resistance, or Call of Duty. Call of Duty was first as a franchise by 1 year, but look at how it plays now. All the interaction with the environments, the puzzles and everything, that was Metroid Prime that did it first.
Exactly.
At first, Call of Duty played like GoldenEye and stuff.
Yeah.
But after the success of Prime, every first-person shooter now, you're able to swing, interact with environments, grab, climb, spin, jump, swim. That was all thanks to Iguana, a.k.a. Retro Studios, and Turok 1 and 2, but especially Metroid Prime.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't have your little precious games if it wasn't for that game.
Exactly.
Suck on that, you bunch of crybabies.
Yeah. You little incels can't stand it. Because the video game industry, Sony and Steam Deck, would be nothing without Nintendo.
No.
And you little crybags can't stand it. Get over it. Deal with it. That's reality.
That's exactly right. Yeah. This is one of the greatest games ever made. It deserves all the praise it gets.
Yeah.
And I hope this is just the beginning for Nintendo games going forward when it comes to being re-released. Don't just make it to where it's just a little upscaled and stuff.
Well, look at Kirby and Return to Dreamland Deluxe.
Well, yeah. So I hope Metroid and Kirby are going to be the new blueprints for what Nintendo's going to do with their future remakes. This is Michelle Lynn Tackett.
And this is Shawn.
Have a good one. Thank you all for enjoying the video, and thanks to our Patreons for supporting us. You guys help make this video possible. And you can also join our Patreon if you want for as little as $1 a month. You can get things like Jack's Joke of the Week, which will be up later today. You can also join our Reddit, which is TNTEgames. And you can also join our Discord, which is TNT Big Show -3665. And that's not all. We have an Instagram, we have TikTok, and we have a WordPress blog. Thank you all for supporting us so much, and have a wonderful day.